If you guys have been playing Township for a while, you probably already know the basic tricks. You know how to grow crops, keep your factories running, send trains, complete orders, and make coins. So today I am not going to give you those basic tips. Instead, I'm going to share 5 less common Township tips and tricks that can actually make your gameplay more efficient. These are the kind of tricks that you might not think about when you first start playing, and the best part is you can start using most of them immediately without needing to spend extra tea cash. So let's get started. Number 5. Use your production queue as a timer. Here is the trick, guys. I don't see many Township players talking about it. Your production queue isn't only useful for making products. You can also use it as a kind of timer or reminder system. Let me explain. Imagine you are waiting for something important to finish. Maybe a crop needs time to grow. Maybe a factory product takes a long time. Maybe you are waiting for a particular activity to become available. Instead of constantly checking Township every few minutes, you can arrange your production so that something is finishing around the time you want to return. For example, before you leave the game, you can put a longer production item into a factory. Now, instead of thinking, I need to remember to come back later, you can think like, when this production is finished, that's my reminder to check the town. So you can set alarm as well. This becomes especially useful if you are someone who frequently forgets about Township after closing the game. But there is another clever way to use this. You can chain your production times together. Let's say one factory has something that takes a short amount of time, another takes longer, and another takes even longer. So instead of randomly filling all your factories, try to arrange them based on when you expect to return. So if you know you are going to check the game again in an hour, prioritize production that will be ready around then. If you're going away for the night, use longer production cycles where possible. You're basically turning your factories into a set of reminders, and this also helps reduce unnecessary checking, because instead of opening Township every few minutes, wondering is anything ready yet, you already have an approximate idea of when it's worth coming back. It sounds like a tiny trick, but if you play Township every day, these little improvements can save a surprising amount of time. Number 4. Use your market searches to build a wish list. Wish list of products. Here another trick that many players don't really take advantage of. When you visit the market and see products you frequently use, don't just think about what you need at that exact moment. Think about what you are likely to need later. Let's say you are constantly running short of a certain product. Every time you get an order requiring it, you have to start production from scratch. That can become annoying, especially if the product requires several production steps. So instead, start treating your market visits as an opportunity to build a small reserve of difficult or time-consuming products. You don't need to buy everything you see. That would be a terrible way to manage your resources. Instead, focus on products that are annoying to produce, take a long time, or are repeatedly needed in your normal gameplay. For example, if one product requires several different ingredients before you can finally make the finished item, finding that finished product in the market can save you a surprising amount of time. So, and here is the important part for you. Don't just buy because the item is available. Ask yourself, will these save me production time later? If yes, it may be worth getting. If not, leave it. This turns the market from a place where you randomly browse products into a tool for managing your future production. And these becomes even more useful when your town is busy. Instead of waiting until you desperately need an item, you can gradually build a small emergency reserve. So whenever you visit the market, don't only look for what you need right now, look for something that could save your time later. That's the trick. Number 3, don't waste your boosters just because you have them. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see in Township. Players get a useful boosters, and immediately activate it. Why? It's a mistake. To me, it's a mistake. They simply think they have it and they're going to use it. But having a booster doesn't mean you should use it right now. The real trick is to save boosters for the right situation. For an example, you can keep the mining one. Mining boosters for the event arrive. The ruler of the mine. Similarly, the other events, when the other events will appear, you're going to use boosters related to those. So think about what you are doing before activating one. If you are about to spend a long period actively playing Township, that might be a much better time to use certain boosters than when you are only going to play for 5 minutes. For example, if you activate a booster and then leave the game, you may waste a large part of its active time. So that's basically throwing away the benefit. Instead, try to combine your booster with a period when you can actually take advantage of it, and this becomes even more important during events. So as I said, if you know an event is coming where faster production, faster movement, or better efficiency can make difference, don't blindly consume all your useful boosters beforehand. Save some. The trick isn't simply use boosters. The trick is use the right booster at the right time. Now the tips and tricks number 2, prepare your town before you log off. This one sounds simple and I talked about it many times, but very few players actually do it properly. Before closing Township, spend just 1 or 2 minutes preparing your town for your next login. And this is where you can turn your offline time into productive time. Before leaving the game, check your factories. If a factory is empty, start something that will take a long time to finish. Then check your trains and other activities that can continue while you are away. Also look at your fields. If you are going to be offline for several hours, don't leave your fields empty. Plant crops that match the amount of time you expect to be away. The important part is these: don't prepare based on what you need right now. Prepare based on what you are going to need when you come back. For an example, if you are going to sleep for several hours, starting something that finishes in a few minutes isn't always useful. You want your town working while you are away, so before logging off, ask yourself 3 questions. Are my factories producing? Are my fields planted? Are my long-term activities running? If the answer is yes to all 3, then your town is basically working while you are not playing. And when you come back, instead of starting everything from zero, you will have a bunch of completed resources waiting for you. So that's one of the easiest ways to make Township feel much faster. And the last one, and the number 1, build your strategy around what you are going to need. Now it seems similar to other points or similar discussion, but this is probably the most important trick in the entire video. A lot of Township players play reactively. They wait for a request, then they produce the item, another request appears, then they produce another item, and they keep repeating this cycle. But there is a much better way. Try to start playing one step ahead. Before you begin producing something, ask yourself where I am going to use this. If you know you are going to need certain products repeatedly, start preparing them before the demand appears. For an example, if you are preparing for a busy period, don't wait until you suddenly need several different products before starting production. Build a small stockpile in advance. This doesn't mean filling your barn with everything. That would actually create another problem. Instead, identify the products that are high demand, slow to produce, or frequently required in your current gameplay. Those are the products worth keeping ready, and this strategy also works with events. When an event is coming, don't wait until the event starts to figure out what you need. Prepare your town beforehand. Check your factories, check your crops, check your burn. Make sure you have enough space, and make sure your production queue is ready.